Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Deep divers, we're out here in the heart of nature. The cat down the road has wandered off, and there's no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees. Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Hadouken. Take all of that good ass energy I'm sending you, deep divers, and a special shout out to everyone who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Deep divers, click the link down below and be inspired. So, look, someone wrote to me, they asked me this, Ralph, can you please make a video? I have a very toxic father figure. How to live with or move out. Please talk about this, Ralph, when you're dealing with toxic family members, relatives, even friends, right? People that you're always around. Sometimes you're living with them, even roommates. But specifically, they asked me their toxic father figure. So deep divers, look, this information is truly going to inspire you. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Okay, look, if you are watching this video, may you receive an unexpected miracle this week. If you're ready for that, just say thank you. Now, deep divers, so let's talk about dealing with toxic family members. Someone wrote to me saying they have a very toxic father figure. Now, how should they deal with that situation? Should they live with them still or move out? And this is affecting a lot of people out there, because sometimes you're still living at home with someone, your mom, your dad, even a cat down the road. But sometimes things can change. Sometimes it gets a bit toxic and you're not able to be around them, but you're not sure, like, okay, what am I going to do right now? Okay, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So let me give you a whole new perspective on this. First and foremost, deep divers. There was a great poet, Khalil Jibran, and he said this, right? Khalil Jibran said this in The Prophet. Your children are not your children. They come through you, but not from you, right? And that's so profound, because you see, we have to first take into mind how parents view children. Many parents think that their children are from them. But according to Khalil Gibran, right, your children come through you, but are not from you, right? So your children are not your children. That's very important, because that's a whole new mind to realize that actually our children don't belong to us. They are their own unique being. Well, you see, the truth is not all parents can see it that way, and they feel that they own you because they gave birth to you. You are theirs. And if you don't do what they say or live life according to them, then they're gonna disown you, abandon you, and say, get out of my house. And it's gonna be crazy for you, deep divers, right? You gotta remind yourself this, that there are levels to this, and there is a great shift happening on the planet. And if you have a toxic father or toxic mother or toxic family member, I want you to remind yourself that negativity can only affect you when you're vibrating on the same frequency. Rise higher. Now, should you live with them or move out? Let me tell you this. Always remind yourself, anything that is ruining your peace of mind, let it go. Let them go. Distance yourself from anything or anyone that is ruining your peace of mind, because your peace of mind is the greatest piece of real estate you will ever own. Your inner peace is the highest form Your inner peace is the highest form of wealth. And sometimes, even though you love your dad, you love your mom, you love everyone, I know you do, right? But sometimes their energy can come off a bit toxic. And if it's affecting your emotional wellness, your mental wellness, it is time to say enough is enough. Right now, I'm going to protect my emotional health, my mental health, and that means being independent. Don't be relying on daddy, on mommy. You want to use that as a motivation to say, you know what? Let me work to put myself in a position to get my own place. Because now you're not depending on other people. Once people know that, hey, you can't support yourself or you're still living with me, you have to abide by their rules if you're under their roof. So you want to make sure you're putting yourself in a position where you are financially free, you can support yourself, and that will actually help your peace of mind and your emotional wellness. Deep divers, look, we are in a great change on the planet. I speak of the 3D, 5D split. And many times you might be living with someone who's toxic. It could even be a family member. And the reason why they're toxic is because they have a different awareness to you. They see the world in a very different way. And now you label them toxic. Well, the truth is, they may not be toxic in their eyes, but in your eyes they are, because your energies are not coming together in harmony. And you have to remind yourself that it's not personal. Sometimes we outgrow people, we outgrow environments, we outgrow our household that we were raised in, because we're going to the next level, because our third eye is open, because we're decalcifying our pineal gland. We want more. We want to vibrate higher. And sometimes if you are in an environment where you're here and it's there, it's going to feel toxic. And you're going to start labeling these people toxic when in actuality, they're just not on your level yet. And you have to remind yourself, deep divers, everybody wakes up at a different time. You see, with this new insight, you have to remind yourself that actually, if I stay here in this house longer, who am I going to become? I'm going to become someone other than who I came here to be. Now I can't afford to do that. You know why? Because I'm on a mission. So I have to place myself in the best environment to help me grow so I can become my greatest version. I love all my family members, but I have to do what is right for me. That's the mindset you have to have, because don't go another day in pain, in suffering, feeling like you don't want to be here, but you're still staying here, because all of that is really going to cause you huge problems down the road. If you are suppressing your emotions, the best thing you can do, if you are around toxic family members or you live with them, start expressing to them how you feel. Say, hey, I'm not happy because so and so. And they might say, well, let's have an agreement. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. But if you can't even communicate, you have to work on expressing how you feel, because suppression is depression. There are so many times and so many instances where people are living with people and they just bottle up their emotions and the other person doesn't even know, and now you label them toxic. Start communicating to your toxic father figure to say, actually, when you do this, it makes me unhappy. Let them know, because your expression is linked to your self-love, and maybe they can change. Maybe they can take a listen to you and do better. But if you don't speak, they will never know. They're not psychic mind readers like the cat down the road, deep divers. Look, if you are dealing with a toxic family member and you're not sure to live with them still or move out, let me tell you this. Every single day, remind yourself that if you are around people who are naysayers, they don't believe in your dreams, you need to leave that environment immediately. The reason why is because If you stay in that environment, you will never manifest your dreams. Sometimes it takes being brave to say, you know what? I'm going to go out there and create a whole new life for myself and love my family from a distance while working on myself. You know why this is so important, deep divers? Listen, people don't believe in your dreams many times until they manifest. What? Slow motion this side. Many times people do not believe in your dreams, including family members, until they see them realized. Then they're like, hey, can we hang out? Hey, I supported you. You're like, no, you didn't. But you see, that's how it always is. If you are around someone or living with people and they can't see this big manifestation in your life, they're always going to give it to you hard. They're going to give you that hard talk. They're going to say, hey, if you don't do what I say, get out of my house. Because they haven't seen your dreams manifest. And you have to remind yourself, many times it's on you now. You have to be brave to know what it is you want and who it is you want to become. Because the universe will always guide you when you are following your true heart's desires. But many times we allow fear to get in the way. Many times we allow what they say, even our family and close friends, what they say to get into our minds. And now we're not really actualizing. We're not really manifesting. We're not really going out there and giving it our all. Many times when we're around someone who we say is toxic, but we're still living with them, we sometimes don't realize that we become so comfortable in their toxicity that we don't do anything about it. We didn't come here to put up with a mediocre life. We didn't come here to go through life unhappy about where we are, when in actuality, the universe has given us everything to know how to move to that place where we want to be. So you don't have to spend another day with your toxic father figure. You can move out. You can work on yourself. You can be independent. It's going to be hard work because once you have a roof over your head, it's comfortable. Even though it's unpleasant, it's comfortable. Now you're going to have to go out and get it on your own. But use this as a motivation. Use this as a catalyst to say, you know what? I can do this. So once I do this, I won't have to answer to a toxic father figure. I won't have to answer to a toxic father figure or a toxic mother. You know why? Because I would have paid the cost to be the boss. I'm living under my own roof and I'm paying my own bills. And this is how you empower yourself to become your greatest version. And once again, it's not personal. We can still love our toxic father figure, our toxic mother. We can still love them, but from a distance. And they will actually respect you more when they see you going out there and providing for yourself. They will respect you more when they see you having your own house, paying your own bills, because they'll say, oh my gosh, they don't need me. They can do it by themselves. So during this time, you might have a toxic family member in your life. Make sure you are going out there, working on your dream, putting yourself in the position to be financially independent, putting yourself in the position to start having your own roof and living in your own roof, having a roof under your head, deep divers. Every single day, remind yourself, there are so many people we know, close friends, family members who have been programmed by the matrix, and therefore they spew onto us everything they have been told. But you have to realize it's not personal. It's just that everyone has been programmed, and they're only going to tell you what they have been programmed to tell you by the mainstream media. Many times family members, they project their fears onto us, and it's up to us to protect our energy and to say, you know what? Ain't nobody got time for that. But to protect your energy, to not absorb their fears, you must learn that actually it's okay to walk away. It's okay to stop listening to what they have to tell you if it's not making sense to your soul. Because you have to realize that everyone has been programmed, and what they're telling you is what their parents told them. But it's a whole new age, a whole new day, and the world is changing. They may not see it, but you know it. And therefore you have to be strong within yourself to say, you know what? I am gonna go out there and make it happen for me. Now you don't have to call them toxic. You know why? Because you've placed yourself in a whole new environment that serves you. It's now positive. Oh my gosh. Slow motion this side. Remind yourself every single day, deep divers, you don't have to put up with toxic family members when you have all the power to create your own reality. You are not a victim. You are a co-creator. Because it's so easy to say that's my toxic father figure, my toxic mother, but we miss out on the opportunity of creating our own reality. You can do it. People are always going to judge you, even family members, and that's okay. So long as you know who you are, and once again, the more you work on yourself, the more you manifest that dream, they will have no choice but to respect it. You know why? Because you did it on your own. And that is commendable. Congratulations. The cat down the road is clapping for you. Remind yourself there are levels to this. And when you are rising, when you are raising the frequency, when you want better for yourself, you can't go back down. You got to keep elevating up. You can either stay the same or you can evolve. You can either stay the same and stay where you are and complain about your toxic father figure, or you can evolve, change, and do something about it. Woo! Look, I want all of you right now, deep divers, to hit that like button if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you join, okay, ralphsmart.com for all new powerful information. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. And Feel Alive Part 2 is on the way, deep divers. Get ready, you're gonna love it. Also, check out the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/thebook. And go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts, deep divers. All new designs you're gonna love at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And join the Patreon at patreon.com/ralphsmart. Make sure you join the Patreon for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version at patreon.com/ralphsmart deep divers. Click the link down below. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers, it doesn't matter what they think about your life. What matters is if you are happy about the life that you are living. Slow motion this side. That's what matters. Once you know that, deep divers, well, you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful, deep divers. Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real. Share this video and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know how this video inspired you. Peace.